So let's talk about this. Now, you've got some great names for your different ciders. How do you guys come up with the names, like the Dirty Mayor, the Full Nelson, the Unified Press? Just give us briefly, how do you come up with the names?
Okay, it is really hard coming up with good names. A lot of our names have kind of gone through these like huge thread, text threads.
And so you guys, like, you go back and forth, you and your partners, you're texting, you're like, how about this, how about this, how about this?
Yes,
and
pretty much. And then we usually end up like, having, thank God there's 3 of us, because it's a 2/3 vote.
Right. Jimmy Ha and I were thinking that we could be like your go-to guys. We figured we would come up with some names for you.
Yes.
We just had some ideas. We're just going to throw those ideas out.
Go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
Maybe we could have the Mitch, right? It'd be slightly offensive. Like, you wouldn't like it at first, but then after a couple of sips, you'd be like,
It'd kind of grow on you.
It would grow on you, yeah. Or best you could get for the money we had cider, which would be like the 4th pressing of the app.
Wait, is that the name of it? Best you could get for
the money we have.
The money we have cider.
Yeah.
Bet you could get for the money we have.
That'd be the
AKA Jimmy Ha.
The Jimmy Ha cider. Yeah, we would call that the Jimmy Ha.
I like that.
He was the this kid asked for a raise the other day.
Jimmy the Bargain, Ha.
So when you come up with ciders, like, are you thinking outside the box all the time?
So yeah, that is a collaborative.
Okay.
What we're gonna do and where we're gonna take cider and flavor profiles and things like that. You've got some variables to work with. These bumps are amazing.
Speed humps here.
The short, easy answer is there's a lot of different ways to make cider.
Mm-hmm.
It's at the category and how you do what you do with cider is at the very beginning of its life. We've got a genius named Brian, who, my business partner, who is, he's got a PhD in chemistry. And his best buddy from growing up has a PhD in winemaking and viticulture and fermentation science and all that stuff. And so they're, best buds and on the phone all the time. And together, between the 4 of us, we come up with, new fun styles of where we want to take cider.
And you guys are kind of pioneer. You say explorers. You guys are the Lewis and Clark. Would you say the Lewis?
We're
and Clark?
explorers in cider.
Yeah, in cider.
So you've got fruit, right? This is like the biggest variable is the fruit that you work with.
Okay.
Okay. For us, for the majority of what we do, we work with the same fruit that farm stand fruit that's available and edible. And then you have fermentation conditions, yeasts, wild yeasts, letting it go on its own. There's all different kinds of bacterias that can be either brought on intentionally or not. There's in yeast world, there's thousands of different varieties of yeast. So all those yeast will impart different characteristics on the juice, and then it depends on the type of apples and juice that you're using,
and everything gives it a different flavor and kind of
different flavors, different subtleties. Could be different on the nose, could be different on the palate, the whole thing. And then you have how you finish your cider.
They finish more quickly than others.
Right,
like it's the logo. Oh, that finished quick.
Yeah.
Like, so really, that's over already.
Yes.
Or some are like, is this still going on?
Is that all you've got?
Disappointment cider?
Yeah.
Well,
disappointment.
The real answer is yes. There's different ciders take longer than others. Just like people. Just like people. Yep.
Just like people.
Look at these guys.
Like how many?
They have no idea what we're talking about.
No.
Later, dudes.